Hello Leo and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So welcome Leo. I've got a touch of laryngitis, so bear with me, but we will continue. We have the Phoenix, transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. It's big energy. A phoenix is out with the old, in with the new. Not necessarily easy. It does represent deep change. But there is an element of rebirth, renewal, letting go of the old. Let's see what we have for you, Leo. Message for our lovely Leos. Thank you for the week ahead. We've got 666, sometimes the sign of the devil. But 666, generally even in tarot, is about harmony and equilibrium. So we have released the internal battle of negativity that is sabotaging your life's goals. Now is the time to shift your perspective and control your negative thoughts. Could be a sign that you're seeing this week are repeating numbers. Let's see what we have for you for the week, Leo. Message for our lovely Leos. Angel, spirits, guides, overarching energy first, as we always do. What does Leo need to hear? Thank you. Message for our lovely Leos. All right. We have the Emperor. Could be you or someone that you're connecting to. We have Judgment, the Fool, and we have the Four of Wands, the Tower, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Two of Swords. With the Ace of Cups. So Leo, there is something significant in your energies, a real kind of determination to kind of these energies, Judgment and the Tower, it can be a representative of just want to do it. I just want to do it and I just want to do it now. Ready to kind of like let go of something significant here in order to make the new happen in some way. And I don't think that anything feels like it's going to, it doesn't feel like anything's going to stop you. It just feels like, I want to do it now. It feels like it's a significant life-changing decision, but it's that sense of just determined to do it, is what I'm seeing for you here. An element of significant change in the energy. Let's see what we have for you. I mean, for some of you, this could well be to do with a relationship in the sense of it might well be, I just want to let go of the old and let's do it. Let's do it now. It feels that kind of energy. Let's pull a card for the Emperor. Determined to start on a new path. Yeah, I think this Emperor is giving you advice. Okay. So, Leo, it could be a father figure or an older male person. But the Emperor is wise. They know their stuff. They've got life experience. This is someone who is sharing their life experience with you. Again, roles can be reversed. You could be doing that with someone else who just wants to do something. Walk on a new path, start on a new path, take a leap of faith on a new path. ready to do it. Sometimes an element of fools rush in where angels fear to tread kind of energy with this as well. This is where someone is sharing their wisdom, their guidance and advice for you. Again, this could also be you with someone else. If you feel that someone is acting without thinking or just jumping straight into something without giving it a second thought, it feels that kind of energy of just, I just want to blow up the old. It's that kind of energy in order to kind of like welcome the new. The Six of Cups can be just that sense of something that brings you joy, delight, happiness. But it can also be about somebody who might be returning into your life, or an opportunity to return to a place of work, or even a place, it could be a childhood home or a place where you lived before. I mean, the Six of Cups just gives us reconnection to the past in some way, whether it's a person, people, place, however that would manifest for you. But the Fool is, I'm just going to jump in. I'm doing it. I'm jumping straight into this. It feels like a huge leap of faith. And it's that sense of, I don't care, I'm doing it. But we have our choices, we have to always be careful with our choices, but this just feels like someone who is just really determined to do what they're going to do. There's somebody who's sharing wise advice with you here. I mean, remember with the Fool, we can take leaps of faith in terms of relationships, a move, returning to a place of work, giving someone a second chance. It could also be to do with, doing something with money areas in particular. So it could well be, something that really brings you joy, or you really want to do, that brings you delight, and you want to start it. But might well be that people are thinking that you haven't thought it through enough. I mean, however this manifests for you, again, you could be advising someone of this as well. Because the Two of Swords is a decision. I think this feels like the Ace of Cups is new joy, new happiness, emotional renewal. So it can be linked with new, renewed, next level love, romance, relationships. Remember, the Six of Cups can be also friendship to love, romance as well. It can represent pregnancy for some of you. It can also represent new creative projects, endeavors, or aligning yourself with a path that brings you joy and happiness. I mean, this is what I'm seeing for you here, Leo, but the energy that I'm getting here is, I'm just getting the sense of family are just asking you to be more careful, to not rush into something in terms of your decision making, is what I'm seeing for you. This is just that sense. Sometimes the Two of Swords can be about needing a bit more information, trusting your intuition, your intellect. Also a sense of, are you seeing everything that you need to see here? Because we do have the blindfold on. It feels here, and for some of you, it could also be buying a home with someone, or marriage with someone, or it could well be, people are thinking that you might be rushing into something. It could also be considering impacts on other people in terms of starting this new thing, and it just feels like more of a cautious energy to not just rush into something, but to be more cautious. It just feels like someone's acting on impulse, but it's significant. It's significant life change here, where someone is just determined to do it, to do the thing. I mean, some of you, it could well be things like career change as well, doing what you want to, aligning with the path that you really want to move forward on. But it's kind of like needing to think more about, I don't see any practical energies here. So there's a lot of Cups energy. There's a lot of, some action-orientated energies. But there's also an element of wisdom being shared with you. Again, you could be doing this with someone else, because again, the Phoenix, out with the old, in with the new. And like I said, sometimes there is a level of 666 can be about harmony. There's also that kind of negative thinking associated with that card, that message. But, 666 is also linked with the devil as well. And sometimes we just have to keep our, our wants in check in certain circumstances, and maybe listen to whatever advice is being given to you. I mean, it feels like here in this scenario here that someone's going to do it anyway. But, if this is you, the message is there's some really powerful advice being given to you here, and it might well be worth listening to it before you decide to jump straight into something. Because it feels like jumping into something without fully understanding what you're jumping into. And it just feels like someone is saying, get a bit more information or be fully versed or have full clarity in a situation before you jump straight in, is what I'm seeing for you here. You could also be saying this to someone else, for example, could be a family member or a child or your young person. There's an element of rushing into something without thinking, but very determined. All right, what do we have for our lovely Leos? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Leo. We have, I am open and receptive to all the wealth life offers me. Again, the open and receptive energy is significant in the reading as well, because I think that there is some important advice that will bring some kind of illumination. This is about wisdom, guidance, advice, and needing wisdom. And it can also be about someone also saying, look at the path that you've walked with this person already and make some wise choices. Be fully informed of your decisions. Again, someone could be sharing their wisdom with you. It feels like an older person, could be a father figure, a person in authority, generally an older male of some kind, the emperor. Whether it's father figure or someone in authority, or whether this is a personal or professional contact or authority figure, the same thing applies. I think it's about getting the information that you need before, or getting some advice is what I'm saying here. It could also be, if this was a romantic thing, it might also be that your family aren't as keen on the person that you might be wanting to take a leap of faith on. They might not feel as positive as you might. Maybe they see something that you might not sometimes, through wisdom and experience. But ultimately we make our own choices. So let's pull a Spirit Animal Oracle message for you, Leo. We have pronghorn, action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. I think there is still action here, but I think it's just informed action or taking advice on how you act. Or you might be sharing that with someone here. Yeah, we have puff in partnership. This is the other person I'm feeling here. It could also be to do with starting partnerships as well, whether it's personal, professional. So we have puff in partnerships. Accept yourself and your colourful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results, yeah. Sometimes two heads are better than one as well, and I definitely feel that there is some powerful advice here given by this emperor. Older, wiser, life experience. Like I said, that could be you, Leo, as well. In that role of authority figure in terms of life experience and knowledge. Leo, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.